Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it is James. I am back. It is a Wednesday, so I'm pre-recording this, and we've got the frequency live stream on YouTube tonight. So if you're not unfamiliar with that, the frequency stream is where I give you a taste, a complimentary group frequency session. Now, what is that about? What a frequency is about, and how can it help you transform your life? Okay, I'll keep it simple. Simple. We are operating now. Our life is a reflection of where we are operating from dimensionally. Okay, dimensionally, beyond the physical. Okay, most people think it's our psychology, what happened to us when we were a kid, which absolutely influences that. Do not get me wrong, it does 100%. But it's more, but it goes deeper than just say the physical elements of what happened. It's not like, we have trauma and then it's like etched into our, psychology, even though it is, right? If something happens that's traumatic to you, you get time stamped, right? So you actually, whatever happened, say, is time stamped into your, say, genetic makeup, your DNA, yeah? So whatever happened to you at 5, you'll probably you will recreate those events in different varieties when you're age 30 or 40 or 50, okay? So, but it's a dimensional thing. So when we're trying to transform our lives, we're like, oh, let's do some mindset hacks, let's do some whatever, even energetic hacks, but I won't go into that in this video. But we're trying to change our psychology, right? A physical thing. The challenge with that, again, is you are in that same box. If you're not shifting this dimensional box of self, then you're going to require a lot of willpower. So I'll just explain that so you get it. Okay, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe. I post a video every week, and again, a frequency stream every week that I've just started. And get amongst it, get around it. If you want to live a better life, then this is the channel for you. All right, so back to the point. Dimension. So we are more frequencies, vibration. We're more like nothing. I know it sounds crazy. Than we are physical. Okay, we're more timeless, right? We have a fractal of God, a part of us, if you want to use that word, or if you want to use source, we're a fractal of pure source, or if you want to use like the universe, yeah, a fractal of the universe. But the universe, we're like beyond the universe. So, and again, I'm not saying religious per se or spiritual in the traditional sense, even though I think I'm a very spiritual guy. I wouldn't classify myself as, say, traditional or like even religious. But I enjoy both. I take, and even like successful, say the success mindset space, I wouldn't even consider myself traditionally, say, like a business coach or things like that. Although I do take success principles from those industries, yeah, and the good from those industries, I use them for my advantage. Okay, so getting back to you and how to best transform your life dimensionally. We are projecting ourselves from a specific dimension, okay? And it goes even deeper beyond that. And I've made a video on it here. So if you want to go deeper into it, just check it out here, click here and watch that video. So, but you project or say reflect from that dimension. So if that dimension has ingredients of abuse, of lack, of limitation, then you are going to create abuse, lack, limitation in your life. Okay? And you might mentalize things, but from what I've seen in clients that I've worked with, they're trying to shift their self mentally, but they're still in that same box. So through frequency healing and frequency sessions, I help you move dimensionally. Yeah, so whatever you're doing, and depending on how you're doing it, it actually it's more efficient for you. Okay, and I've had clients where they're doing, say, specific regimes, and then over time, they might go back to a therapist, or they might go do a specific workshop, and they're like, this doesn't feel right. Okay, and the reason why it doesn't feel right for those clients is because they are transmuting themselves. They are shifting themselves already. Yeah, and those other modalities, even though they might sound good or look good, or they made you feel okay during moments, to me they're more of a management tool than an actual, say, transformational tool for some things. Again, there's a plethora of things. So, you know, clients go back to a workshop or whatever, and they're like, damn, like, I felt really anxious, like, before the thing got started. You know, and most coaches and most facilitators, and no disrespect, but most facilitators have no fucking idea what's going on. And I'll just say it. You know, that some don't, okay? Some do, some just don't. And, you know, that saying of, well, you got to, you know, face your fears and just do it anyway. It's like, okay, well, yeah, but fear's also there for a reason, okay? And especially if you're calibrated right and your natural intelligence is there for you and you're in that moment of time, fear's telling you something. It's like, hey man, like, maybe you shouldn't be there. Maybe you shouldn't be in that workshop. You know, and don't get me wrong, on the other spectrum, fear can be a guidance tool, for sure, okay? But again, you know, it takes time to kind of understand what your fear is telling you and like the nuances of fear, okay? And again, that's what people move through throughout the programs that I host. So we want to, again, as your natural intelligence starts to turn on, you naturally gravitate towards things that are beneficial for you, whether it's a health cleanse, it could be another therapist, right? It could be another, you know, whatever it might be. But again, because you are shifting dimensionally, yeah, you're now accessing those possibilities that nurture you in that reality of self, that dimension of self, to then help you naturally evolve into the next dimension of self or the next reality of self. So you continuously evolve. Does that make sense? Okay, so it's not a mental thing, even though your mindset shifts. Yeah, you might again be attracted to a specific goal setting mechanism as you shift dimensionally, and then it starts working for you, right? Because you're refining your goal setting mechanisms through your dimensions of self, okay? So we work at a dimensional level, and then that influences the quantum level, which then influences Newtonian level, which influences your physical, say, mindset, behaviors, and your, say, the opportunities to make decisions for you, your thought processes. Okay, does that make sense? Comment below if that makes sense. And if you're enjoying this video so far, give this a like. It really, you know, really helps the algorithm. And if you haven't subscribed yet and you're digging it, get on board. Subscribe to the channel, and because again, I'll be sharing more of this week to week. And pencil in Wednesday. This is where you'll actually experience it. And on Wednesday, 9 p.m. Sydney, Australia time. And you'll find details on that in the comment section below, in the description. And that's all for now. If you enjoyed it, I'm happy. And if you didn't enjoy it and you've got an opinion about it, I'm happy too. Let us know. Let's see it all. And I'll see you on the next video. All right. Peace.